Okay, then let us start.
True. Make some people share because we don't have that many.
It's like that one too. It's very
Right there.
I don't see that.
On the thingy. So you need to also.
But she knows how to know if you want to ask her.
Oh, did I give you two?
So then you. But this was stupid. I guess what I did I wonder if it's because it's
Just cut it. Okay? Come just wait.
Daddy, do you want me to do it?
It's fine.
Two times.
Jaya Prabhu Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chane Ara
नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस त्रिराजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शताश्री डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस
श्री राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शता श्री डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धननाथ जी की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा धाम की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। बृहद ट्रांसलेशन बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंद। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबली वर्ल्ड। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबली वर्ल्ड। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबली वर्ल्ड। ऑल ग्लोरीज all glories to Guru and God and God.
You can come front, lot of room here. You don't need to sit on the floor. So just come here. Lot of room is there. Shiva, Bhagavad Gita distribution. Keep it there. Come on. Oh.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Kids want to go upstairs? Dhruv, can you give that book?
Yeah, sure.
Gita?
Yeah. Yes. Just book exam. Yeah. That's enough. Thanks. Yeah, take that. Hey, Dhruv, you want to sit here or you want to sit with the kids?
I'll go upstairs.
No, come here, come here. No, not upstairs for something else. Where you have to be in the class or here, not talking in the room or something, you know. Yeah. I need to know that. Okay, fold your hands please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयं उदीरयत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवता सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी ईश्वरा परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकारण कारणं कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So let us start with the prayers. Can you distribute the Bhagavad Gita books quick? You all know by heart this time, right? Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sapadantitam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sadhajatam Sahaganalarunagamitam Tam Shadivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijanasahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sagana Lita Shri Vishakamitam Sham He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusuke Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vamchakalpatarubhyasya Krupa Sindhubhya eva ca Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauravata Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you for coming on behalf of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada for Saturday program. We started third chapter, first sloka we have done, okay, and we'll try to finish third 2 and third 3 today. And before that we have a Jagannath Prasad here, okay, and that's for the Ratha Yatra tomorrow in Dwarkadesh temple, Sailville. And I'm not going to make because I have to take Harni to Rutgers school, some program is going on. So if you can make it, you can go there. Ratha Yatra starts around, I don't know, you might have got email, right?
I think 11 now.
11 or 12 to 3 or 4. So if you get a chance, please go there. And our duty is that this prasadam is made by Jayaprakash Prabhu. We have to pack them. So we have packages. I'll start sharply at 9:30. Maybe you want to take quick prasadam in 10 minutes. Then we all sit together, Prabhujis and Mataji's all together. Try to pack, and also there are labels, right? We need to put the ingredients according to United States law. What ingredient, because some people are allergic to certain things. So we will do that one, okay? So don't leave after. Or we'll hold on to prasadam, whatever it is. If we hold on to prasadam, then everybody will do. But that will be too late. So that's fine, okay? So that's after the program. So yeah. Right. So we will start from 3.2 and 3.1. We lot of you have missed. I know that, because now we have so many other things to do. And summer is coming. It's going to be a challenge for the classes. I know we want to go vacation outside. We have so many things going on, but we need to do those things also. So to satisfy friends and everybody. Okay, so please make it as much as possible. If you are not coming, please let us know, so that I'm not going to hold responsible. If you let me know, because we plan accordingly. Because we prepare since afternoon. We prepare, and 2 days before we start prasadam. If you are not coming, just let us know. We are not going to be in the town. You don't have to tell exactly where you are going. So just right. Right. So just we are out of town, or we are busy, whatever. Just that helps us to plan. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the. You all have Bhagavad Gita books, right? So we'll just recite one more time this first. Okay, we'll summarize and go to 3.2 and 3.3. We have sort of books here, so I don't know. We can share probably with other members. What is that Vaishnava bag has? Just look at that one. Who pushed the table? Do you front? Is there?
I think some books got packed.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind. Mine. That's mine. Okay. Okay. 3.1, right? Let us start 3.1. Arjuna Uvacha Jayasya Karmanaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Tam Kim Karmani Ghore Mam Niyojasya Keshava. Okay, Prabhu, anybody wants to read the translation? Sudhir Prabhu, can you read the translation?
Sure. Arjuna said, O Janardana, O Keshava, why do you want me to engage in this ghastly warfare if you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work?
Wow. That class looks interesting.
Very nice, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I used to do that before, so I did for like 4 years like that. So Arjuna said, O Janardana, O Keshava, why do you want me to engage in the ghastly warfare if you think the intelligence is better than fruitive work? See, this I think we discussed very quite brief on the last time in Sudhakar Prabhu's house, this shloka, right? So the purport is we also went to summarizing the second chapter, right? We know all the second chapter about, especially the second chapter is the one which turns out that at the level of self-realization, that Arjuna, until 2.6, Arjuna says that I don't want to fight, I don't want to do this one, that one, I don't want to kill my kith and kin, and all these things goes on, a whole big drama goes on. Then Krishna was just listening to him. At 2.7, Karpanya Dosha, the shloka, he surrenders and he says, I am totally confused and I don't know what I am talking, because while Arjuna was talking, Krishna was just listening to him as if he doesn't know anything. Then later 2.7 he says, okay, I'm totally surrendered to you. I'm totally baffled by all the situation. Now I'm surrendering to you. You are my guru. Please give me knowledge. Okay. And same thing happens to us also. We go from birth after birth, life after life, think as another assumption that we know who you are, but in reality we don't know who you are, right? Because the moment we come to the understanding that who you are, our whole perception about the life changes, right? Because when we don't know who you are, we perceive things differently. You might have seen that if before coming to this class and after coming to this class, something might have changed about the perception of the life, right? How you perceive things on a devotional platform is different from how you perceive things on the material platform. We are doing everything what non-devotees are doing, but our perception and understanding is totally different. And always we act on the platform of that we are not this body, we are the soul. See, that's very easy to say, right? But when you practice, the real challenge comes into picture, because when you go out of this room, we have to face the real world challenges. And when a lot of people ask this question, Prabhuji, we go to work, then how to behave at workplace as you are the soul, not the body, right? So that's why Krishna gives very, very best example in the 9th chapter, I guess. He says that everything, whatever you do, yat karoshi, yadasnasi, yad jasosi, dadasi, yataprasyasi kaunteya, sudarpanam. So he says that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that whatever you do, whatever you practice, whatever you think in your life, right? Everything do as a offering to me. Every whatever sab kaam karta hai, whatever you do, just offer to me, Krishna, as a prasadam. So in that case, your job, your day-to-day activities, your family life, your raising the kids in Krishna consciousness, everything becomes a devotional service. There is nothing like, for a devotee, there is nothing like a material life and spiritual life. Everything becomes a devotional life. Even the doing job what you do, that also becomes a devotional service. That is this chapter about karma yoga, because what we think is that, okay, now I heard second chapter from Prabhuji, now I want to give up everything and I want to go to Himalayas, I want to go to small hut, start practicing jnana or dhyana. That's not the purpose of this whole Bhagavad Gita, because after hearing Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, what did Arjuna did after hearing Bhagavad Gita? He got more energy. He said, I am going to fight war. Fight war for whom? For the sake of Krishna. Because you told me to fight, I am going to fight now. That becomes a devotional service. So any activity performed in our lives, when you put Krishna in the center of the family, every activity becomes a spiritual activity. It's not that everything is spiritual. That doesn't have any reactions. Why we are here now today in this material world? Because of our past karmas. If all the karmas are nullified, this body doesn't even exist. Even the verily existence of this body itself is because of karmic reactions. Certain bodily features, certain color, all these things, everything depends upon your previous life karmas. So we know how many what kind of karma? Prarabdha karma and aprarabdha karma. The manifested, unmanifested. So manifested is basically this body, getting wife, getting kids. Those things we can only determine up to a certain extent. Beyond that, they were given for you. For example, wife, you have a choice to select in India. You can see 10 girls, you can pick one girl. Right? That opportunity we have in India. Is that true? Not anymore. Yeah, I heard it's happening other way around. Girls are picking boys nowadays. Okay, that's nice improvement. And also I was hearing, my wife is talking to her mom today morning. She's saying girls are becoming so nasty.
Nowadays, even they are eating mother-in-laws, it seems. So that went other way around now. So jamana badal gaya. So it's nice improvement. This is all IT effect.
Stress level.
Well, relieving stress that way. That's nice. Stress relieving formula. So Raj has experience. So. Nice, right? So that's how I mean. So that's what I'm saying. So it all depends upon the karmas, previous karmas, what happened, and how we take and selecting, and especially when you have a kids, we don't have choice for the kids. Is it true? Because that comes based upon your past life karmas. So everything, this chapter is called Karma Yoga. Any actions we perform without involving Krishna, that becomes karma. It has karmic reactions. आप कुछ काम करते हैं विदाउट कृष्णा, देन उसका क्या बोलता है उसको, उसका रिएक्शन हिंदी में क्या बोलता है? रिएक्शन ना, दिस इंग्लिश वर्ड मत हिंदी में क्या बोलता है रिएक्शन को? कर्म का परिणाम मिलेगा नेक्स्ट अगला लाइफ में. एग्जैक्टली कर्म फल मिलेगा. इफ कृष्णा इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व, सो क्या बुरा हो जाएगा. यू हैव टू टेक बर्थ अगेन to pay the prices for all the karmas. That's why karma without Krishna is just karma. Karma with Krishna becomes karma yoga. When you work of yoga, linking our desires with Krishna's desires is yoga. Linking our desires with Krishna's desires. And actually, when you are a spirit soul, you don't have any desires. Whatever Krishna desires are your desires. So that's yoga. So the karma plus Krishna, those all becomes karma yoga, and when you do really karma yoga, there is no reactions involved. And again, different karma yogas are there, but we'll go to later. So that's why when Arjuna heard second chapter, after hearing that he was not this body, he was the spirit soul, and after that he gave the first knowledge about the soul. You have the not the body or the soul. Then after that Arjuna got confused. You are talking something about Sankhya philosophy. I'm not trying to understand. Can you tell more elaborately? Then Krishna said, okay, let me come down one step down. Then he said about doing karmas, right? Without any reactions. Nishkama karma yoga. He comes right. And Nishkama karma yoga, basically what he says, do actions, everything, but don't expect any result. Leave it to me. For Arjuna, when he did his war, after reading Bhagavad Gita, he fought war for the sake of Krishna. Either you get good or bad, you give it to Krishna. What happens if you don't give it to Krishna? You take positive, negative, whether it is a positive or negative, you have to take birth again to pay the price for the either positive or negative reactions. So that's why any action, you want to reduce your karmas in this lifetime and want to go back to Godhead, we have to follow karma yoga, perfect karma yoga. Nishkama karma yoga. Do everything what you are doing, but the results have to be offered to Krishna. It's very easy to say, but when it comes to us, we forget everything. We forget Krishna and we forget everything. We think we are controlling everything. Right? So that karma yoga also, not only Nishkama karma yoga, that should be Bhagavat Arpita Nishkama karma yoga. Because even Nishkama karma yoga has a little tinge of our own selfishness, saying that I did it. But Bhagavat Arpita Nishkama karma yoga, when you involve 100% Krishna, okay, Krishna, I am doing for you, for the sake of you, then that becomes totally no reactions. So what the shloka says, Bhagavad Gita? Ahankara vivudatma kartara mitamanyati. We are ahankara. We have ahankara means what? We have false ego. I am doing all these things. Who is Krishna? Only we involve Krishna when it is not a success finally. 90% of work we do, in 10% we know that it's going to be a failure, then we start going to temple. Only that part, 90% of the done, then we know, something is really going to happen, devastation, then we become more and more devoted at that point. When you go and give book distribution, they don't accept. But when they go to doctor or when they go to somewhere, then they say, hey, his a major disease is there, maybe you can live maybe 6 months or 1 year more. Then what happens? Oh my goodness. Where is that Prabhu? He used to distribute books at Apna Bazaar. Now you try to look for those people and you start coming to these programs. Because what happens when you know that this is going to happen, your priorities changes. Right? Here Krishna is saying the same say. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna has very elaborately described the constitution of the soul in the previous chapter. We know the previous chapter constitution, right? And after hearing all these things, Arjuna is still bewildered. He says, okay, Krishna, you get knowledge about Atma and all these things. Now, Arjuna is thinking he's done forever, now he can go back to Himalayas and do meditation. No, that's not the solution. He gave all this knowledge to understand and fight on behalf of Krishna. Then you won't incur the sin. Right? He says that if he did a Prabhupada, but without being trained in the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, it is not advisable to chant holy name of Krishna in a secluded place, where one may acquire only cheap adoration for the innocent public. Arjuna also thought of Krishna consciousness or Buddhi Yoga or spiritual advancement of knowledge as something like retirement from active life. That's what he thought. A lot of people have in India, right, concept, devotee means he doesn't have to work now. Only people who are useless people become devotees. Devotee means, okay, I don't want to work, I don't want to get married, I don't want to have a wife, I just go to some place. That's why we have very, very misconceptions in India. When you say devotee means, they look at very cheap. I tell you, especially in our community who are not born Brahmanas, we have very cheap. Devotee means, what is doing? Why he's only 25, why he started chanting all these things? Yesterday at the age of 60 or 70. Even if you are taking Krishna consciousness, when you go India, they look like a weirdo. He stopped eating onion and garlic and chicken, mutton and all these things. Now, what kind of life you are leading? How you are enjoying your life? They say that first question. Kaisa enjoy karta hai nahi kahe? That's what people ask. What is there to eat? Ghas poos khate hai kya bolte? That's true or not? Tell me, when you go in the corporate world, everybody says, oh, you chicken man, come on man, this time life to enjoy. We are so hot in India, now America, chicken is so cheap, $5 you get this much chicken. Come on, let us have a beer, wine. And I know you might have done all these things. Still doing some of them. Why? Because of ignorance. How many people are living in ignorance? 99.9%. Mataji, go ahead.
I'm living in ignorance too. That's what I reached my mind.
We are all ignorance in different levels of ignorances. That's fine. We are all in ignorances, but the degree of ignorance varies. Somebody is 100% ignorance, somebody is 50%, and I'm still ignorance. Maybe because we came to Srila Prabhupada grace, we came here. We are 50% ignorance probably. Again, everything has a degrees of variation. And the real ignorant is after hearing also these things, still they do the same thing. They are the biggest ignorances. After hearing all these things, they go out of this room, they keep doing, they have more punishment if they do this way. Because,
Offensive ignorance.
Yeah, because what happens one time, the Dharmaraj was the king, right? And they committed crime. One person, because of the Dharmaraj was the king after Mahabharata war, one person commits actually 3 people involved in committing a crime. One person is Brahmana, Vaishya and Shudra. 3 are involved in committing a crime. Then they were brought to Yudhishthira Maharaj court. Because in those days they used to meet once in a week. Maharaj, Yudhishthira, they used to give the judgments. Even nowadays, if you go to Middle East countries, I heard every week something kind of that is there. Okay, and first Yudhishthira Maharaj asked the person, okay, who committed? Okay, this person is murdered. But then first comes Shudra. Okay, you are involved in this crime? Yes. Okay, for you 50 years of imprisonment. Then next one comes Vaishya. You are involved in this one? Yes. Okay, you have been given 5 years of imprisonment. Next, who comes? Brahmana comes. Next when Brahmana comes, you are a Brahmana. Brahmana means, the definition of Brahmana is self-realized person who gives knowledge to the other 3 categories, Vaishya, Shudra and Kshatriya. So if that person commits offense, where is the room to go? Where to go? So because Brahmanas are not supposed to that one, and what kind of punishment he gets? He gets a death punishment. So knowingly doing offensive has a very, very severe effects. Same Krishna consciousness is the same thing. I mean, don't get scared these things, but slowly what you are doing, cut down. Over the 6 months, 1 year time, stop everything which is not supposed to be favorable for our advancement of the spiritual life. Yesterday was Ekadasi, right? How many of you followed? Tell me honestly, raise the hands. Ekadasi, how many of you followed? Means you at least ate Ekadashi Prasadam. That's fine. Only 3, 4. So, why it's not happening? Tell me. You have been coming to the class for at least minimum 1.5 to 2 years. What else we need to do to follow Ekadasi? You get emails also. Krishna Kosara is so nice. He sends email also 1 day before Ekadasi. On the Ekadasi day, when to fast, the Ekadasi also sends. What is stopping you from following Ekadasi? You can still eat Ekadasi Prasadam. Very nice. Yesterday I went to Murli Manoj Prabhu's house. Mataji served Prasadam. So tasty Ekadasi Prasadam.
Even Jayaprakash Prabhuji also we can.
Yeah, and Jayaprakash Prabhu has a 7 to 9 every Ekadasi Kirtan. You can go and have Prasadam there also. So what I'm saying is, our faith is not still there. We have been hearing same thing and we are going same thing. This is called a atonement. Parikshit Maharaj in Bhagavatam explains, there is no use of doing atonement. Every Christian goes to every Sunday, confesses with the Father, okay, I did all these things for the last week, give me excuse. Okay, you're excused. You go Monday morning, you repeat again same thing, you come again Sunday, commit, okay, atonement. Okay, I am doing this, okay, you're excused. What is the prayachitta? What is the use of that one? Parikshit Maharaj is asking Sukadeva Goswami, what is the use of this atonement? Atonement has to come where? Within the mind, within the body. That, okay, the atonement has to be controlling the senses. I'm saying don't even fast on Ekadasi day. Follow Ekadasi. Ekadasi was called Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. Madhavatiti, Ekadasi is called Madhavatiti. Madhavatiti. This is Bhakti Janani. If you follow Ekadasi very strictly, you get so much potency, devotional advantage. I'm not talking to fast it. Have fruits, have milk. 1 day in 2 weeks. We eat almost every day, right? 3 times. 1 Ekadasi day, eat 3 times, I don't say anything, but eat Ekadasi Prasadam. No beans from grains. I told you Ekadasi story also. The sin is there in grains and beans on Ekadasi day. The personification of sin is there. And we're getting that sin on Ekadasi day. And if you really follow Ekadasi, you see the spiritual advancement you make. Enormous, tremendous amount. You know, we can eat quinoa with vegetables. Samu rice is there. And baked potatoes. Sabdana, kheer. Sugar, milk. All these things are there. Fruits. I used to do nirjal, but not now, not anymore. Last 6 months. I take this many fruits. And pali, you know. You can boil. What is it? Steam the peanuts. Can't you stay 1 day, 24 hours eating these things? But look at the advantage what you get out of Ekadasi. Enormous. Krishna is pleased. Because why that happens? Krishna gave a boon to sin personification. That day, sin personification is going to exist in the grains on Ekadasi day. That's why it's a great sin to eat beans and grains on Ekadasi day. We are reminding also, sending emails continuously. Just follow and see. Very, very useful for the devotional life. See, we are here, we are stuck in this material. We are all diseased. That's the biggest problem. We don't think we are not diseased. We are all diseased condition. This human body is a diseased condition. And we want to end this one. We have to put effort. Try it. At least you have a desire. Okay, Ekadasi, okay, I got email, Ekadasi, we are reminding, we announce in the temple, okay, Emma Gehra is coming, okay, what is it, okay, you know, this thing, make Ekadasi Prasadam arrangements. Very easy to get in this country, samurais and all those, very, very easy. And also easy to make also. Please, I'm really, I thought everybody is following, but I think I should check now and then. Looks like it was a lot of work doing before, but since I'm not checking, maybe it went down. So I'll check every time. Ekadasi is coming. Please follow. I mean, we're not asking you to fast. Actually, it becomes a feasting on Ekadasi day. If you go to Jayprakash Prabhu's house, they have a sweet, everything Ekadasi Prasadam. If you can't make it, go to Prasadam for Ekadasi on Jayprakash Prabhu's house. They serve Prasadam so much. They have 7 to 9 Kirtan on Ekadasi day, and they serve Prasadam, free Prasadam. Okay, so that is the advancement, that because every step in devotional practice, these are instructions from Krishna. When you follow the instructions, he himself said that he is going to give benefits. Why all these festivals are? Janmashtami comes, we fast until midnight, 12 o'clock. Is that Krishna wanted us to do that, or do we do for our own purification? Because we have to purify. We have so much anarthas in our bodies. Telling you, we have so many things are going in our mind, we don't know. As long as we're here, but when you go, so many things going in our mind, controlling the senses. Second chapter is what? Videyatma, I forgot. Prasadam adhigacchati, he says that. Atmavaschair videyatma prasadam adhigacchati. He says that follow rules and regulations very strictly. Acharyas gave rules and regulations not just like that, to follow them. Follow rules and regulations and control your senses, right? A whole second chapter about Arjuna, Krishna talks about controlling the senses. How to control the senses? Devotional service. So devotional service starts with Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Satyam, Atmanivedanam. Start with Shravanam. When you are hearing Shravanam, right, that has to be implemented. So Ekadasi, I am telling, every 2 weeks comes, and it's also, if you can fast, otherwise you can feast it. Do all these items and eat it nicely. But only the thing is, we are not asking to involve beans and grains. How difficult one day? Please, everyone should follow. It's not a rocket science to understand. If you want, we can tell what needs to be eaten very easily. Right? So that's what here, after hearing this one, Krishna is thinking, okay, I can retire from this life and go and do meditation in Himalayas. But that's not the purpose of this Bhagavad Gita message. And after hearing to that one, Arjuna has changed, and he said, I am going to fight one. So in this one, basically, what he's saying is that karmas have to be done. Actions have to be performed, but actions have to be performed for the satisfaction of the Vishnu. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is, says that, repeat after me. Vyami sreneva vakyena buddhi mohayamayasya me tadekam vada nishtitya yena shreyoham apnuyam. Okay, someone Mataji read the translation.
My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be more beneficial for me.
Excellent. He is telling that my intelligence is bewildered. After reading second chapter also, Arjuna is still not clear, and same situation with us also, right? We are also not clear about Ekadasi. Is it true? After reading so many years, again we are following same thing. So nothing wrong, because Arjuna is also like that. Okay, so we have a friend now. So he said Vyamisreva Vyakyena, means what he is saying, my intelligence is appear to be bewildered. Arjuna is playing politics with Krishna. Looks like my intelligence appears to be confused, Krishna. Because if you say I'm confused, Krishna gets mad. I am telling all the second chapter, what are you doing, fool? He is playing, oh Krishna, it appears to be confusing your instructions. Equivocal means neutral. So, Vyamisrena Vyakyena. Well, therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me. It again came to the square one. Tell me what is useful for me. Because here what's happening is, why Arjuna is not understanding? Because of
Full faith is.
yeah, he because of not because of did not Arjuna after reading that he did not surrender 100%. Okay, and he said Vyamishrena Vyakena. You know your statements appear to be true, but I'm not understanding. That's in India also. What happens is a lot of people they don't have ability to understand God. Because of the inability, they think God doesn't have a form. They think God is only a light. A lot of people, if you go to Mayavadi philosophy, God is only a small light for them. It's like a energy. Because they don't have ability to understand God's personal features. If 90% of Indian population is, they think it's like a light, God is like energy, this one, that one. But they don't know. Because why they don't know? Because they don't understand the personal feature of the God. That's why they said God doesn't have a form. You can declare and then you can go. It's easy, right? Because okay, we're not understanding. Let us declare God doesn't have a form. Let us start doing things. But because of your inability to understand, God is not having a form. Because of inability. But if you go beyond that one, God has a personal feature. How many relations we have? Paramatma realization, Bhagavan realization. And first one is Brahman realization. Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, Bhagavan realization. So Brahman realization is what? You only think, if you look at Brahma Jyoti there, Brahma means, okay, the light form of the God. It doesn't have any form, it doesn't have any features. So a lot of Mayavadis, they think, okay, they think they are like a God. The God doesn't have any form. Then they go to Apu Brahma Jyoti level, and what happens in the Brahma Jyoti level? They don't have any interaction with the God. Then they go to Apu Brahma Jyoti level here, this one Brahma Jyoti level. They stay for millions of years, and they don't have any activity. They don't have any understanding with the God. Then they get really bored. They again fall down to material world. Again they take birth. All Mayavadis, they have to take the birth. And that's one level of understanding. And when they come back, then they realize. Next one is Paramatma realizations. All the yogis, right, personal feature of the Krishna. All the yogis do Paramatma realizations. They do all siddhis and all this when they go to Brahma Loka, Tapo Loka, all these lokas, they go back and forth. But even still, they cannot go to. They don't understand Krishna is the person and we have to go to him. But when they come to Bhagavan realization, then what happens in the Bhagavan realization? He is the Supreme Lord. I am servant of him. That is the real self-realization. That is the whole purpose of this human form is to self-realize. What self-realization is? To understand that I am the part and parcel of Krishna. My duty is to serve him eternally. What is that? Narayana parasarve nakutaschala vidyati swargeshu narakeshu apavargeshu tulyara darshana. What he says that whether you put me in the hell or you put me in the swarga or you put me in the hell, my job continues as a devotee of the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj is asking Narsingadev, telling that my father is a demon. And I want to worship Vishnu, but my father is not allowing me to do this one. Hiranyakashipu, he says that, no, don't bring name of Vishnu in front of me. Then he is asking, Narasimhadeva asking, Hiranyakashipu asking his son, my dear son, you are going to Gurukula, what are you learning? Because he wants his son to be very biggest demon than him. Right? Then Prahlad Maharaj is by birth he is a devotee of the Vishnu. And he comes back, he says, oh Suravarya. He says his father doesn't even say daddy. Oh, best among the demons. He is asking. So he asks his son, oh son, what are you learning from your teachers? He says, oh Asuravarya. He says to his father, oh best among the demons, I am learning only about Vishnu. Then Hiranyakashipu gets, he gets so mad. You are learning about Vishnu, who is my enemy. Then he says, he is not an enemy. He is a supreme lord. Everybody has to worship. And Narasimhadev, Hiranyakashipu doesn't accept this fact. And how many tests Prahlad Maharaj has to go? How many tests he has to go? So many tests. He put him in the near the snakes and pull him from the mountains and all these things. But he never left his smarana. That's why Prahlad Maharaj is example for Vishnu smarana. Shravanam is an example. Shravanam is Parikshit Maharaj. Shravanam. Kirtanam, Sukadeva Goswami. You are asking about Kirtanam. What the difference between Kirtanam and Smaranam? Kirtanam is basically the description of the pastimes of the Lord. Is Kirtanam. Smaranam is remembrance all the time. So then Smaranam is Prahlad Maharaj. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam. Archanam is Akrura. Right? Padasevanam. Lakshmi Devi. So when I say Lakshmi Devi, don't think about only Matajis. We can also do it. Only Prabhuji think, Matajis can do a Padasevanam, we cannot do it. That's not true. We are all females in the view of Krishna. Only this gender is created only for the procreation. Right? Archanam, Padasevanam after that, after Padasevanam, Dasyam. Who is Dasyam example? Lord Hanuman, the ways, right? Sakyam, friendship. Who is best example? Arjuna. Exactly, Arjuna. And Atmanivedanam? Bali Maharaj. He gives everything, right? When Vamandev comes and asks, he gives everything. Third step he puts on his head. Okay, so this is the best example. What are we learning from these examples? The first learning is we have to eat Ekadashi Prasama on Ekadashi day. All of you, regardless of anyone, please. Because even if you don't practice much, follow Ekadashi, that gives you more bhakti. Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. It generates bhakti automatically. You are getting pious credits. Why do you want, for example, if you go to this website, you get 120 points extra, right? Or if you, bonus miles you get, okay, if you sign up, you get 200 bonus points. Immediately we do that one, right? These are the same thing like that. If you do Ekadashi Prasadam, you get bonus points. Fast advancement in spiritual life. Why do you want to lose bonus points? So we are coming every Saturday very hard. We are coming here, anyhow, for this class. But those bonus points are going to come very easily without coming to class. Why do you want to lose those bonus points for the Ekadashi? Right? So this second chapter is basically what is asking. In the previous chapter, a prelude to Bhagavad Gita, many different paths were explained, such as Jnana Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, control of the senses by intelligence, work without fruitive desire, and position of the neophyte. This was all presented unsystematically. So in the previous chapter, everything was spoken, but it's not very systematic. A more organized outline of the path would be necessary for action and understanding. Arjuna therefore wanted to clear up the apparently confusing matters so that any common man could accept them without any misinterpretation. Because, see, as I said, Arjuna is a pure devotee of the Lord. He doesn't need any instructions. Krishna is teaching Bhagavad Gita through Arjuna to us to understand the situation. So don't think, he's teaching to Arjuna, let me, step away. No, he's teaching to us.
He wanted him first disciples in the succession of
disciple, right. Although Krishna had no intention of confusing Arjuna by any jugglery of words, Arjuna could not follow the process of Krishna consciousness, either by inertia or by active service. In other words, by his question, he is clearing the path of Krishna consciousness for all of a sudden, so seriously wanted to understand the mystery of Bhagavad Gita. So, Krishna did not get the clear message of the Krishna consciousness. So, for us, to understand Krishna very clearly, I am telling you, I was reading one Bhagavatam sloka I wanted to share with all of you. How important Gauri in our life. I think I have been repeating every how important Bhagavatam explains very nice sloka about how important Guru is. So if you read that chapter and purport by Srila Prabhupada, you understand. Yeah, that's sloka Bhagavatam. Tasmat Guru Prapadyeta means everyone has to take the shelter of Guru. Tasmat Guru Prapadyeta. Without Guru, we cannot go back to Godhead. Because if you want to serve Krishna, directly we don't have qualification, right? So Guru has to be, everyone has to approach Guru. Paripanena pariprashnena sevaya upedyakshanti te jnanam jnanam tattvadarshana. So Guru has seen the truth. We have to, everyone has to take the shelter of bona fide spiritual master. He can guide you in the devotional service. Okay? And what happens is when you start devotional practice, it may happen this life or next life, but you should have a strong desire to look for the Guru. Right? So now we'll go to the third shloka. So after these two slokas were from Arjuna. Now Krishna is responding. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Lokesmin dvividha nishta
Lokesmin dvividha nishta
Pura prokta maya naga
Pura prokta maya naga
Jnana yogena sankhyanam
Jnana yogena sankhyanam
Karma yogena yoginam.
Karma yogena yoginam.
So Arjuna, look at how nicely Krishna is responding. He says that Lokesmin dvividha nishta Pura prokta maya naga Jnana yogena sankhyanam Karma yogena yoginam. Look at that. Whether you do karma yoga, you become yogi. And if you do jnana yoga, you become a sankhyanam, means basically a Sankhya philosophy, understanding the information about the soul. So somebody can read
The Supreme Personality of the Godhead said that, O sinless Arjuna, I have already explained that there are two classes of men who try to realize self. Some are inclined to understand it by empirical, philosophical speculation, and the others by devotional service.
So there are, so how many types of devotees we have starting from? There are 4 types of people: Karmi, Jnani, Yogi, Bhakti. 4. Karmi, Jnani, Bhakti, Yoga. Karmi means basically karmas. So Karmi means he doesn't have any interest in devotional practice or karmis. Then comes to, what is it?
Who follow
Grihastha, but even that is also, they don't even follow Varnashrama properly. Okay, karmis. Jnani means person who has a knowledge. So they are interested in acquiring the knowledge. If you look at a lot of people, they do book reading. Most of them, if you give one book, they can finish in 30 minutes. They are very book readers. Jnanis, they want to acquire the knowledge. Okay, next we have yogis, Ashtanga yogis. They do this yoga, that yoga. They want to get this siddhi, lagima siddhi, this siddhi, that siddhi. They want to go to Brahma Loka. They want to come here. They want to play all these games. And last we have bhaktas. Bhaktas are, what is a bhakta? Bhakta doesn't have to, he has no interest in anything, just serving the Supreme Lord of 24/7. Just whatever you perform actions, you perform for the pleasure of Krishna. Because see, each home, when we buy the houses, if you go to devotee's house, first home program we have is, when you buy a new house, we have Kirtan program. We have Yagna in the house. What are we doing by doing those things? You know, when Ajay Prabhu bought a house, I remember Mazhar came and did a big yagna in the house, right, Prabhuji?
Yes.
So why do we do all those things? To invoke the auspiciousness in the house. And when you do Vishnu yagna, that's what is the yagna means performing yagna for the sake of Krishna. So that gives the, and Raja Kamalaj also involved, we had a home program with the devotees. All these things happen, so purifying the house. And saying that this house doesn't belong to me, this belongs to Krishna. That's why if you call certain devotees, right, on the phone, when you call them, they say, Hare Krishna, this is Nitai Gaur residence. They say that. Hare Krishna, this is Radha Madan Mohan's house. What do you want, Prabhuji? The way they address is, Hare Krishna, this is Radha Madan Mohan's house. The word comes like that. Okay, Hare Krishna, Gaur Nitai's house. They declare on the phone itself when you call them. Means the whole mood is serving the Lord. See, what is the purpose of our life? Tell me in this lifetime. Purify our existence. You know, a lot of people have arguments, dry speculations. What is that Prabhupada called? Devotion without devotion without, what is that? Without knowledge is sentiment. Devotion without knowledge is sentiment. Knowledge without devotion is mental speculation. We don't want either of them. We want to be devotees. No speculation, right? Those things. So we want to be a devotees. So to devote Lord is just simply serve the Krishna. Tasyam Guru Prapadyante. Just surrender to one spiritual master, serve him, your existence is 100% purified. You don't have to do anything special. That's what called Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yogena Prayojitaha. Once you surrender to Vasudeva, everything is revealed to you automatically. You don't have to do any special efforts to read this shastra, that shastra. Just by serving Supreme Lord, He gives knowledge that you understand everything in this world. You don't have to put any efforts. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Mahamantra reveals everything to you over the time. Gosh, what is Mahamantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This Maha Mantra has everything invested. Krishna, Kalikala Nama Rupe, Krishna Avatar. In Kali Yuga, Krishna name in the form of name. Kalikala Nama Rupe, Krishna Avatar. So this Nama, Krishna name, Hare Krishna Rama, has everything invested. Nama, Guna, Rupa, Leela. Everything is there in the name. You don't have to put any efforts to understand Krishna's name. Only thing is simply take the shelter of one of his spiritual masters, serve him, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, go back to Godhead. Very simple formula is given. And follow Ekadashi, by the way. Such a simple, high potent process is given to us to go back to God. But the problem is, we are diseased. The diseased person, if you go to mental hospital, if you say mental, you say you have a mental. Is that true? Mental person doesn't actually have a mental. Is that true? If you go to a diseased person, because they don't want to accept the truth. That's why if you go to mental hospital, it's very, very dangerous. They say you have a mental means you have a mental. They say that. They keep on fighting. You have a mental. You have a mental. We are all diseased in this world. Diseased, heavily diseased. The disease is so much that we don't want to give up this world. We think everything is here. But if you go to liberated state, you see how beautiful that would be. Going back to Goloka Vrindavan is the path we need to pay for. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyas, these are common. Keep on going. What is that Prahlad Maharaj says? Punaha charvita charvananam. Chewing the chewed. Chewing the chewed. I told example, you take one gana, this cherku, juice comes, you throw it. Again you take that, next lifetime, again you choose it, again. And how many times you choose, how much rasa is going to come out of that one? Every lifetime you come as a boy, go to LKG, UKG, 7th class, 10th class, H1 visa, green card, kids, grandkids, you die. Again you take a cat body, cat wife, cat kids, cat grandkids, again you die. Keep on coming back and forth, Punaha charvita charvanana. Chewing the chew. You're still thinking some juice is going to come out of this one. This time I went to America, next time I may go to
White House.
Exactly. What did you say? I didn't hear.
White House,
exactly. Then you think I go to Chandramanda. So, but at the end of the day, we are going to die. We are going
White House.
right. So Panaha Charvita Charvananam. But chewing the chewed, keep on going back and forth. But that is called a diseased condition. You don't want to leave that disease. Right? Krishna says very clearly, instructions are giving, yes, even if you do a small devotional service to me, I'll remember you, I'll give you a human form of your life. He gives so much guarantee. And chanting becomes a problem for us every day. Because why we don't have a faith. Every week we come here and we listen, we go back and we do the same thing what we are supposed to do. We repeat the same things what we do. It's not worth it. Think about now, we passed half of the life already. Or at the most maybe we can live 40 years more. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe 40 more years. Half of the life is gone for sleep. Right, after 40 years, take off 20 years for the sleep. Remaining 20 years. You have to work. 10 to 12 years is gone for work. Keep on reducing that. How much time you have for chanting? That's why add some additional supplements. Like when you have these tablets, right? Minerals and we get the vitamin supplements, right? To get energy. That's why add this Ekadasi flares.
16 round chanting.
16 round chanting. Ekadasi. When festivals comes, participate and do some service. All these things points are added. Okay, do some prasadam for Krishna. Krishna is not waiting for your prasadam, but you want to purify your senses doing that one. That's what we need. Whole existence is just purify our senses. When the purify, because these blunt senses we cannot feel the perception of the God. Senses have to be very, very sharp. These blunt senses, we cannot realize God. We can't even also. Some people doesn't even want to listen about Krishna. Because senses are so blunt. So you have to refine them. What's called overhauling, tuning. DB tuning, we do that, right? So that SQL queries runs very fast. Same thing. We have to tune our senses so that we can perceive the reciprocation from the God. That has to be done. It only comes through practice. What is that? Arjuna was asking same thing. Vayova eva dushkaram. Arjuna is telling. I don't remember. Vayova dushkaram means I can control everything. Yeah, I can even control the wind, but I am not able to control my mind. What should I do, Krishna? Then Krishna says, Abhyasena kaunteya. Just practice. Ekadashi also, you have to practice. This Ekadashi, I ate this Ekadashi prasadam. Then that becomes a norm. I am really sad after hearing this one. Nobody is following Ekadashi. It means I don't have purity.
Even 60 round totals takes hardly 2 hours.
See, look at that one. But now you're so good. I cannot say the same tone you said. Nobody comes next week. I have that fear. Because, I'll give examples. A lot of people say I don't have time for chanting, right? Absolutely, it's ridiculous. If you practice 16, Krishna gives time to you. Because Krishna, my Samay, he expands into time himself. 24 hours becomes 26 hours for you. You practice and see. See, I have very experience. If you don't chant, your 24 becomes 30 hours with all hard work. But if you chant, you're so, and for example, when you want to do some work, it happens first time itself. You don't have to waste time. That way Krishna saves time and everywhere for chanting. You get that time. You definitely get it. We are all devotees, we are doing same thing what you are doing, and we have the same 24 hours time, but we are able to chant on 16 rounds. Only thing is, we should have a strong faith that Krishna is going to protect me. Krishna is speaker of Gita. Krishna is the essence of Gita. Krishna is everything. Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Vasudeva is everything. And if you dedicate that way, everything comes into place. But that seriousness is not there. Regardless of you put me, that's what I said, Nakutsala Vibhyati, Svargeshu, Narakeshu, Apavargeshu, Tulyartha Darshanam. You put me in a hell or Vaikunta or in the Swarga, I will continue my duty as a devotee to serve the Supreme Lord all the time, 24/7. That conviction has to come. That conviction has to be there. Because why? Because we don't have purification. Because when I was going to school in Hyderabad, I remember I was doing my intermediate 12th class. I was going to Secunderabad on the train. I used to see one Prabhuji. He was like 60 years old, and he used to, because a lot of people go to work, we also go in the train. He used to sit for us every day, talk. And one fine day says, I'm not coming from tomorrow in this train. I said, wow, what happened? What happened? Why you are not coming? I'm retiring from my job. I said, that's very good. You're 60 years, you're retiring. That's good. He said, okay, I'm retiring. Then, after 6 months, I see him again in the train. I asked him, Prabhuji, not Prabhuji, in those days, no Prabhuji, right? So I said, I was a karmi. What happened? Tell you, like, what happened? Why are you coming again, job? Oh, kya karu? My 6 mahine ghar mein baitha hai. I'm getting really bored. I have nothing to do. Again, I came there is a Sarojini Devi Road. I am working as accountant for 1,000 rupees. He was a big accountant before. He took a retirement. After 6 months, again he coming back to do 1,000 rupees work. Why? Because heart is not purified, then we don't know what to do. A lot of people in India have this problem. They get retirement, 3 months, I cannot bear this pain, they go back to work. Because I am just looking for my retirement soon. Because I have so much to read. Devotional practice is, we can do so many, you can read Bhagavatam, you can read Bhagavad Gita, you can do devotional practice so much in the life. People doesn't have this information. They want to again go back to work like a donkey. They become donkeys in the next life.
They are so conditioned.
Yes, exactly, conditioning. They don't realize who they are. Purpose of human life is not taught properly in India. 60 years, I remember that case. He retired and he was hiding from us when he's coming in the train. I said, what? No. I said, retirement, फिर आ गया वो काम के लिए. No. I said, yeah, I'm getting bored at home, कुछ काम नहीं करने के लिए घर में क्या करूँ? And if you are at home, wife is telling all the things, do this, do that. Okay, probably that work is better than this work. That's why
they are not used to seeing the man at home. So this is why he's there. He feels unwanted.
And wives use advantage. Okay, ये काम करो, by the time, okay, ये काम करो, ये करो. That's वो उधर अच्छा काम है. घर में तो ये problem है, क्या करने का है? चलो. A lot of mothers, that's why, I won't tell my wife I'm taking day off tomorrow. After she goes to work, I say I'm at home.
Thanks for the advice.
Otherwise she says, okay, by the time I do, kitchen should be clean. This should be clean. I have boss in the office and boss in the house also. So that's the condition. We don't know what we want to do. A lot of people after 60 years, I will do this experience, then I do that job, so I get 10,000 more. What a fool, what a donkey you are.
When they were young, they used to say we will do after 60 years the puja and all.
No, they won't do puja. घर में पूजा होता ना, उसलिए उधर जाएगा. Because we don't know the purpose of human life. That's why Srila Prabhupada, when he came to this country, he used to go in the car, he used to see old people playing golf, he used to feel sorry for them. He used to cry for them. At the age of 60 years, they're putting a small ball in the hole. Their life. What kind of stupid life they are living? All the time you're just pushing the ball in the hole. Prabhupada used to cry for them. They don't know who they are. They can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is self-realization is not there. They put millions of dollars to get those memberships in golfs. You have to pay $250,000, $500,000 money for the small ball from the hole. That's all they're trying. But Prabhupada gives such a huge philosophy that to go back to Vaikuntha permanently ever there with happiness. What is? Do you think Krishna doesn't have golf balls there? If we go to Vaikuntha planets, Chintamani Prakrasadmasha Kalparuksha, Chintamani Damas, golden coins, golden ornaments are there for Krishna. You can live eternally for him. See, this is not a mythology, it's a fact. Eternally you can live with him in Goloka Vrindavan. You don't have to come back again. The moment you say water, your water is satisfied. Everything is absolute in spiritual world. When you say Krishna, Krishna is there in the words. When you say I'm hungry, your hunger is satisfied immediately in Goloka Vrindavan. Every step is a dance. Every word is a song in Goloka Vrindavan. That Vaikuntha, Srila Prabhupada gave how to go there. He gave very clear path. Very clear path he gave how to go to Vaikuntha, Goloka Vrindavan. Radha and Krishna were there. But we are not following a simple Ekadasi. We don't want to give up simple Ekadasi with there, beans and grains. How stupid. Tell me, something is best available, you don't want to take advantage? Because you want to improve your programming code, efficiency, tuning, because I want faster response from this one, that one, you're doing so many things. What about faster response here? Just Ekadasi one day gives so much impetus for the devotional practice. Please, next time I'm going to ask definitely this question after Ekadasi day. I will say how many of you follow. I'm not saying don't fast it. Eat only Ekadasi prasadam. And if you are not able to make it, stay whole day fasting. Go to Jayaprakash Prabhu's house at 7 o'clock. They'll serve nice prasadam, Ekadasi prasadam. And if you don't know what Ekadasi needs to be followed, more 90% knows. You know, but you don't want to follow. I know that. That is the biggest
ignorance.
Yes. Thank you. I don't want to say, it doesn't look nice. So that's all. Okay, any questions? Can you call Kiriti? Okay, sure, anybody. But 5 minutes. All the kids have to come here, please. All the kids have to come here. Ask everyone to come here. Ask everyone to come here. Yeah, come here, all the kids. Dhruv.
Getting a drink of water. Drink of water.
Harini? Harini? తీసుకుందాం అందరు రమ్మ ఎవ్రీబడి
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Okay, Dhruv, Mahaprasad. Yes, yes.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Namo Brahmani Vaishnave.
Namo Brahmani Vaishnave.
Swalpa Punya Vatam Rajan.
Swalpa Punya Vatam Rajan.
Vishwasona Vajayate.
Vishwasona Vajayate.
Sarira Vidyacha.
Sarira Vidyacha.
Jonendriya Taheka.
Jonendriya Taheka.
Jive Phale Vishesagare.
Jive Phale Vishesagare.
Ramadhai Jivati. Logomoy Sudhamati.
Logomoy Sudhamati.
Kake Jite Katin Sansare.
Kake Jite Katin Sansare.
Krishna Varadoya Moy.
Krishna Varadoya Moy.
Koi Vare Jive Jai.
Koi Vare Jive Jai.
Swaprasad Anavilo Bhai.
Swaprasad Anavilo Bhai.
Namrita Bhav.
Sri Ramachandra.
Shri Radha Krishna Gingao.
Shri Radha Krishna Gingao.
Medako Chaitanya Nitya.
Medako Chaitanya Nitya.
Jayaman.
Jai
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Shri Advaita Gadadhar.
Shri Advaita Gadadhar.
Sadi Gaur. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Gaurav Mahaprasad.
Jai.
Okay, one announcement here. I have Mataji's, Prabhuji's. One announcement here. I have a keychains, new keychains. Santosh Rao went to India. Santosh Rao went to India. He bought some new keychains. One family take one new keychain. And also, after prasadam, please wash your hands. After prasadam, wash your hands. Help packing the prasadam for Jagannath.
Two dozen.